Today I want to talk about the red flags when it comes to being a real estate agent. This video is directed at other realtors, maybe just getting started or trying to boost up, their career and do a better job. But also it's directed at people that are looking to hire a realtor, especially on the buy side. This one's kind of a buyer-sided focused real estate agent video. And I want to make this video for those two groups of people to talk about what are the red flags when it comes to being a good real estate professional, how you can actually deliver at a high result, and what you should look out for when you're going to work with a real estate agent. If you want to work with someone that's high level, and I mean, when it comes to making one of the biggest real estate decisions you've ever made, or biggest purchases you've ever made when it comes to buying a 7-figure asset, oftentimes like here in Santa Barbara, you're going to want to make sure you're working with someone that doesn't have these red flags. So let's jump right in. First of all, I want to talk about social proof. And what does social proof mean? When it comes to finding a real estate agent with social proof, I'm talking Zillow reviews, Google reviews, past sales online, testimonials from agents and clients that are on your social media or other websites. And as a realtor, it's so important to, every time you do a transaction, whether it's a little rental deal, whether it's just helping someone find an Airbnb for the weekend, it's always, if you do a good job, you can ask for a review. Me and my team between Google and Zillow, we're coming up on 200 reviews, and a lot of people find us through reviews. Anytime you're buying a product on Amazon, I guarantee it that you're going to the review section right away. Some people are doing the same thing when they're hiring a real estate agent. So if you're trying to boost up your career and get more sales, have more people trust you, you need to have social proof. And even if you're just getting started, you can have, friends, family, people that trust you, review you on Google. Zillow does need it to be a confirmed transaction, but it can be a rental transaction. So ask for reviews, deliver out a high result, and get those reviews stacked up. It's going to help you a lot. Being high pressure, let's talk about this one. This one, it runs rampant. I'm going to highlight it because it runs rampant in our industry. So many real estate agents, you can do what I call smell the commission breath coming out of their mouth. What that means is that they are so invested in the deal closing that they don't care what happens to the client. They don't care if there's mold, if there's foundation issues when they're under contract in escrow, because all they care about is their commission check at the end of the day. And that's why a lot of the people out there don't trust real estate agents and sometimes want to work with, on their own and be unrepresented. Being high pressure as a real estate agent is the number one way to lose clients, to not have a flourishing career. And what you need to do is remember, you don't want to treat it as if your mom is buying the house, as if you're buying the house. Would you want to buy a house that had $100,000 of, unexplored issues? Maybe you do, but you'd at least want to not know it and negotiate on behalf and find a credit. And people really value when you give their honest opinion. At the end of the day, we're here to represent other people in a huge decision. You're not here to just collect commission checks. If you do a good job, you will collect commission checks, but it's having that low pressure, that kind of vibe where you're here to help and you don't care how long it takes. You don't mind how many houses you show. You want to do a good job. So that's something I really want people to be aware of. If your real estate's being high pressure, fire them. And real estate agents, don't do that. You know better. Okay, let's talk about knowing numbers. This is when it comes to especially working with investors, but honestly first-time home buyers. As a real estate agent, you should know what the property taxes are in your area. You should know what an average insurance policy looks like for a standard home versus a condo. Knowing the HOA numbers and basically being able to give your first-time buyer an understanding of what's the actual monthly cost going to be, along obviously with their lender. But especially with investors, you're going to want to know vacancy rates. You're going to know what it costs for average improvements. You're going to want to know the ins and outs of, is it allowed to be an Airbnb? And if so, what would the cash flow look like? I see so many real estate agents that can't even start to break down a deal or can't even vet numbers on, a standard, like a duplex deal. And to me, that's a huge red flag. If a real estate agent, that's their job, that's their profession, to be able to know how to break down a deal and see if something's good value or not, fire them right away. And real estate agents, there's so many videos, so many great resources, courses. Even if you're not a real estate investor yourself, you still should be learning how to do that. Okay, last one is pocket listings. If your real estate agent has no knowledge of pocket listings, that means they're kind of just doing the bare minimum. And as a real estate agent, you have to go above and beyond if you want to get that social proof, if you want to get those reviews. I want to talk, pocket listings are all about effort. It's like the equivalent of like if you're playing a sport and you're running really hard to the sideline or trying to make that hustle play. Pocket listings come in all different sizes and shapes. You can get them from other agents in your marketplace. You can get them from cold calling, direct mailing, door knocking to certain neighborhoods that your buyers are interested in. Just by having an open ear and talking to people at open houses, seeing what if they're going to be selling soon, if you might have a buyer who's a fit. We sell a lot of homes as pockets, and our clients really value that because back in the day, there only used to be the homes that about the real estate agents had access to in like these books, but now all the homes are accessible online. But if you bring your client even 3 or 4 pocket listings, even if they don't end up buying it, it's going to be a way that you're providing a lot more value to them. And if you're looking for a real estate agent and they don't even know what pocket listings, mean, or they have none for you to share, I'd definitely say reconsider. Make sure to at least interview a couple other people that are more tapped in. Let me know if I missed any in this video, guys. I like making these videos where I talk about the ins and outs of real estate. I have a lot more content on my channel, everything from the best things to do here in my market in Santa Barbara, to the pros and cons of different marketplaces, to the best places to eat. We do a lot of drive-along tours, so feel free to look around, subscribe if you like it, hit that like button. It really helps us get our videos out to more amazing people like you. And as always, guys, make it a great day. I'll see you on the next one.